Okay, on behalf of Beta Sigma Phi, Lorette Gamma Chapter, I would like to welcome everybody here today. Lorette Gamma has chosen to honor two very special ladies. Both are were very active in this community and are very supportive of sorority, and everyone loved them. Alice Ramish and Ruth Mraz. Erin has a poem she would like to say for her grandmother.
It's called One Final Gift. Scatter me not to the restless winds, nor toss my ashes to the sea. Remember now those years gone by when loving gifts I gave to thee. Remember now the happy times, the family ties are shared. Don't leave my resting place unmarked, as though you never cared. Deny me not one final gift, for all who came to see, a simple lasting proof that says, I loved and you loved me.
Very nice. Very nice. And somebody from the Mraz families will speak.
I think it's wonderful that you all came today, and it's especially fitting to do this during the festival because Alice was so involved with the festival, designing all the sets with Marcia for the Potato Queen, and Mom was often involved with the Potato Queens as director of the pageant and stuff. So I remember as a little girl we'd go into the armory, or the high school I guess it was, and we'd have our pageant, and I'd go for all the rehearsals and watch, and it was wonderful to see Alice's work and Mom and work together with the Queens. And it's also very fitting that you're planting trees. My mother, Ruth Reed Mraz, loved Fort Fairfield, and she loved trees. A lot of people don't know that. They associate her with the Historical Society and her work and things like that. But whenever a tree fell down or was taken by a windstorm or diseased, she would she'd be awful dismayed to see the tree go down. And we'd have to search and search until we found another one to plant in its place. And I live in New Hampshire now, and we have a lot of tall pine trees around our house. And many springs we'd dig up little saplings and bring them up, and a few would actually survive traveling all the way from New Hampshire up here to Aroostook, and they're still growing out home. So I think it's a great tribute to both these ladies to have these trees planted in their memory. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to be brief, but I want to thank you so much for this, and it's a very fitting memorial. As my sister said, Mom really liked the trees, and one of my earliest memories is going with Dad. Mom would find a place on the lawn somewhere that said, oh, you ought to have this kind of tree there. We'd be driving all over the countryside, digging up trees and bringing them home. So to plant trees here kind of brings her home and keeps her roots here in Fort Fairfield and keeps my roots here as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we will have plaques here eventually, but the trees just got planted this week, so that's more to come.
I just want to say one word. I want to thank Jan, and I want to thank the sorority for all the good work they do in this community. And I think it's wonderful. She put this together in about 2 days. Yeah, I think she did anyway. And to have a group out here like we have, I think is wonderful. And I think the sorority deserves a lot of credit. And Jan, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's it?
Mark, aren't you going to say
I
something?
would say something real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Why don't you?
I've never said anything real quick in my life.
That's right. Just told me that.
There's no microphone.
No microphone, and I can't sing it. My house is right up there. These two ladies will be right down here, just as they're in my heart. They'll be close to me. I love it. I love it. Love both of them. And as we go by here, and this is turning into this park is great.
Fantastic.
And,
We have a lot more to
so
come.
this is fantastic for us. So this is good for me. Very good for me.